All right, so it's now time for Interactive. Remember to download the SportsMax app from the Google Play or the App Store and watch a variety of live sporting action. And for viewers here in Jamaica, here's your chance to win a trip for two to the Champions League final, courtesy of JustBet and SportsMax. Make a bet of $1,500 Jamaican dollars or more on any UCL game until the 28th of April, and you could be one of our lucky winners. And as usual, send us your voice notes via WhatsApp and check out our clips on X, Instagram, and YouTube. Well, let's head over now to YouTube to take some comments from Monday's show on Michael Ricketts being re-elected as president of the Jamaica Football Federation. He defeated Raymond Anderson. Let's check out YouTube. So Rafael Beckford says, "Congratulations, Mike Ricketts. Football is alive and well." What did Patrick Riley have to say? Sad day for Jamaica football. Aleem Green says, "Big up Mike Ricketts and the best president, one Clarendon." All right, so yesterday, if you noticed, when we headed across the Twitter, all the comments were negative. Today, I'm seeing mixed reactions. And is that a good sign?
Well, it is. It has to be because the fact is Ricketts is president and Jamaica football has to look forward. And he has an opportunity to improve on the last cycle that he had been president. And, well, at least one of the comments there coming from someone in Clarendon, which is the parish he's from. So,
yeah.
You know, that looks a little bit, you know.
Positive.
Not positive, just parish support.
Oh.
Parish support. But as I said, we have to look past what we have seen behind us and look forward. And there's an opportunity for Ricketts' administration now to do a better job than they did the last time. And football fans, to me, deserve good administration because there's a lot of quality in Jamaica's football program at the moment, both on the men's and women's side.
Yeah.
And it needs to be governed properly.
Yeah.
I've always had an issue with the investor confidence that is apparent with the current administration because they have not, in their administration, attracted investor confidence. And that is one area that Ricketts has to work on.
Yeah, it's so important. For me, you know, it's one thing when we, of course, cover all the different issues leading up to the elections and everything. But at the end of the day, today, he is president. And of course, he has the opportunity, as Lance said, to make things right, to rectify what didn't go wrong in the first term. And for me, you know, I'm a very forgiving person. So it's like, I'm very open to see how he goes.
You're forgiving?
Don't you think that way?
Ah.
Who didn't I forgive?
Can I do what you did to Vernon Springer and said next time we talk?
We have to talk about this off air though, because I like to think that I am. I mean, I give people so many chances.
In some ways, yes, but I've seen you being unforgiving.
Because I think I know what you're talking about, and it's as if you had so much land, so you're done. That's a different situation.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to move along, like I did with Vernon Springer. With news coming in today, Jamaican sprinter Brianna Williams has embarked on a strategic journey to enhance her track career by joining celebrated track coach John Smith's HSI training group in Los Angeles, California. So what a person saying on X. So Vampire Holly streamings are now, had this to say, praying this is the right fit for her. Lana Archer, we saw what he did with Talou last year, so I'm hoping for good things from Brie. Red Ras from Barbados, I hope she finds a home here. Some consistency will be good for her. Queen Day, all the best to her. Nick, wishing Brie all the best with this move. All right, so when the news broke earlier today, of course, a bit shocking because, you know, it has been a bit quiet for some time where Brianna Williams is concerned as to whether this is a good move or not. Coach's track record, of course, is a good track record. He has worked with some really good athletes before and he has delivered success. So for me, Lance, I can only think we'll have to give it some time to see how coaches' plan and strategy fits with what Brianna wants.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. Only time will tell if this is a good move for her. Her stint based in Jamaica was not very successful for her. And, John Smith has a tremendous track record. As one of the X-messages referenced just now, his work with Talu. In the past, he had been Atto Bolden's coach at HSI, where Maurice Green was Olympic and world champion. And he had coached Quincy Watts and some other outstanding 400-meter runners as well. So John Smith's track record as a coach of the international track stars is well documented. And Brianna is young, has a lot of talent, and let's see how he goes about bringing the best out in her.
Yeah, really looking forward and hoping that we can start reporting on some of her successes. Well, we have some reactions now to Leslie Tebogo clocking an incredible 44.29 seconds in a 400-meter victory at the ASA Athletics Grand Prix in South Africa. All right, so on Twitter, Geety, his year loading. Yam Papi, he's defo coming for multiple world records. Dr. Paco Hinton, Jr. podcaster, in terms of raw talent, we may have found the next Bolt. Albert Mirage, if he focused on the 400, he could really be a medal contender. He about to drop some crazy 200-meter times. Phil says, aside from Gardiner, who can legitimately prevent Tebogo from winning 400-meter gold? Lance, you answered that one and then you answered the one about Bolt.
Well, I'm not sure why they're using one 400-meter run to make all the sweeping comments that they're making. One is to switch the sprinter into a 400-meter runner. He's obviously a talented runner. I've been impressed with him since his junior days, and I think he has a bright future ahead of him. But there is still Noah Lyles, who looks unbeatable.
I think they forgot about him.
Looks unbeatable over 200 meters. But I think Leslie Tebogo has the ability to be prominent and be a contender for world medals in the sprints, and he will continue to show that. I don't necessarily think of him going the 400-meter route. It's probably just some strengthening background work for him to improve his physical strength and to be more potent over 200 and 100 meters. I'm quite frankly not seeing him as a 400-meter runner, and I agree with one of the posts that Stephen Gardner is, without question, the number one 400-meter runner in the world. But Tebogo has a lot of talent. It is very, very obvious. But he is in a period where it's pretty tough because Noah Lyles, at the moment, still has to rank as the runner to beat, both in the 100 and 200 meters.
We're out of time, and you didn't get to tell me about the Bolt one.
No, there's no Bolt.
Okay.
There's no challenging Bolt status.
Okay. All right. That was quick. That was good. All right, viewers. Well, that's it from us for today. But don't worry, we'll be back in your company tomorrow. So have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.